broke my heart. If I didn't give that little 10-toe, then I'd still have that thing. Man, that was the best little car I ever had in my life. But and when I say 26 miles a gallon, that was going from here to Hammond. I know I wasn't getting 26 around town, but when we never did have a lot of company. It's the truth if I ever told it. When we knew somebody was coming, Mama would give me 3 orders. And the first order always is, don't get started. Do you understand me? I forget what the next one concerning to eating. Don't talk at your table. She says you talk too much. And I reckon she's right if I can find somebody to talk to. I reckon that's the reason why, I really ain't never run across a stranger. Now I run across some people who won't talk. But I just been just the way I've been, but I've never run into a stranger. I'm gonna tell one more story, then I'm gonna leave, but I done talked too much. They'll carry me to Alabama to a football game. And Darryl had been down there before, something to do with school. And they were, it was a big hotel, and it was pretty close to Alabama Museum, and that's where I wanted to go. And I did. So we went over to this restaurant to eat. And across the next table from us was a man and a lady, and a girl and a boy, their children, and they were sitting at the table. So Darryl, he says, I need to go to the bathroom. And I said, well, I said, don't forget your way back. So while he was gone, I just merely asked that fellow where he was from, and we got to talking. And instead of Darryl coming back from the restroom, I never did ask him where he went, but he was longer. But anyway, I kept talking to that fella. And he was from Birmingham, Alabama. And I told him that was I'd been an Alabama fan a long time, but this was the first time that I'd ever been to Tuscaloosa. They used to play most of the game in Birmingham. And and they still play even after they started playing in Tuscaloosa. They still play most of their major games in Birmingham because it was a bigger stadium. Anyway, getting on the story. Me and that fella, we kept talking, and I told him, you know, where we're from, and that was my first game. He says, how would you like to go to a place where there ain't nothing but Alabama people? I said, I'd love that. So he said, all right. He says, let me go out to the car and I'll be right back. By that time, Darryl had come up. That fellow come back, and I introduced him to Darryl. He give us 2 tickets, like a movie theater ticket. And this was at the football stadium, only it was in a upper level. I said, Darryl, I said, if you don't mind, sir, I said, this is my son. I said, kind of explain to him what we need to do. Now, Darryl had never opened his mouth to them people. Now, what we ended up doing, Will, we had to go through 2 checkpoints. We finally got up there. Now that's the place that what you call the Alabama alumni meets to have their last lunch before they go to the football game. You ain't never seen just tables, just lines. Darryl could not believe. And he could not believe. And I made this remark to him. I said, I told you, Darryl, several times that your daddy ain't never run into a stranger in his life. Now, we was able to eat with them people. I don't know how much they had to contribute, but I bet you there wasn't a soul there that didn't contribute at least $50,000 or more to what you call the foundation. Would you believe we were back next year? And the same people were there.
I'll be darned.
And Darryl, he talked to the fellow himself.
Oh, he talked this time.
Yeah. And he went right back out to the car and brought us 2 more tickets.
Dang.